So I got fired from my job yesterday, and one of the reasons why is because I'm too efficient. And here's an example of how I'm efficient. Yesterday, my boss was in our morning meeting telling me that he's going to set up meetings with the director of sales to talk about the events that we have coming up. And if we need to close, if they need a graphic, blah, 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 the corporate talk. And then I say, oh, hey, I've already done that work. I logged into the website that they use to track events, and I saw that we were closing in April, and I've already put that project in our project management software. Like, I've already done all this work, and it did not require to set up bi-weekly meetings. So, yeah, I got fired because I am fucking good. So I got fired from my
Nobody gets fired for being too efficient. Let me say that one more time. Nobody gets fired for being too efficient. However, in this video, I'm going to discuss the possible reasons as to why this young lady was fired. Now, before we get into it, ladies, if you are not following me, subscribe to this channel, hit the link in the description, come and follow me on Instagram, and come and join my Patreon. I would appreciate that very much. On my Patreon, we have private meetings that covers social climbing, hypergamy, self-development, etc., etc. And we also have a weekly book club meeting on there. So you would find it very valuable. It costs less than a cup of coffee to sign up. So please take some time and come and check out my Patreon and support this channel. All right, moving on. Now, ladies, let me just jump right into it. All right, so this woman or young lady broke one of the most important laws that you could ever break. You need to learn how to master this law, okay? And I'm referring to the 48 laws of power. We are currently reading this book in the book club. So if you want to get into this, come into our live meetings. We come together, we read from the book, and we discuss what we learn, and we discuss how we apply our knowledge to our day-to-day life, which includes work as well as dating. So if you want to get into on this, come and sign up for the Patreon so that you can have access to this book club meeting and come and join the family. But there are 48 laws of power. And law number 1 is one of the most important law, especially when dealing with people in the workplace. And it doesn't matter if you're working at mom and pops or you're working in corporate, it don't matter where you work. But if you have a job, you need to observe this law and many of the other laws in the 48 laws of power. I know a lot of people read the 48 laws of power for other reasons, which I don't care to discuss, but one of the main reasons why we are reading this book, and which is one of the reasons why I suggest that you read this book and learn how to apply the knowledge to your everyday life, is because it will help you out so much. We live in a society now where people do not know how to deal with people. People lack emotional intelligence, and dealing with people is not easy. I understand it. But a lot of us were not trained very well, and it shows, okay? So law number 1 is never outshine the master. Always make those above you feel comfortably superior. In your desire to please or impress them, do not go too far in displaying your talents, or you might accomplish the opposite, which is inspiring fear and insecurity. You do not want to inspire fear and insecurity. Make your masters appear more brilliant than you are, and you will attain the heights of power. Now, the number 1 rule that this girl broke was outshining her master. She made her boss look stupid. She made her boss feel insecure. She inspired fear in her boss. Clearly, her boss is intimidated because, yes, you are efficient. I can tell that you are a very smart girl, and the fact that you did your job even before being asked is amazing. But being efficient and outshining your master like that is not going to get you the results you were going after, because most people we were raised to believe that you go to your job and you perform at your best. You do the best job that you can possibly do, and you will be rewarded. Unfortunately, that's not how it works in real life, and this is not how it works in corporate. I'm telling you, all of that stuff, all the stuff in corporate. Let me tell you something about corporation. Let me tell you something about corporate. Most people have no idea what they're doing. Most people that are in positions of power do not know how to do their job. They don't. They literally have no idea what they're doing. Most people in corporate got that job through their network. A friend helped them get their job, or their family helped them get that job. Most people did not get their job based on their own merits. Let's get this straight. Because this channel, I don't just sit up here and talk about hypergamy or none of that stuff. I talk about how to master life and master yourself. Okay, what I teach on this channel is self-mastery. This is what I teach in my private Facebook groups and on my Patreon. By the time I'm done with you, you have no choice but to become successful at what you do. And I have members of my community, my followers that will attest to that, and that will vouch for me and that will testify. So yeah, most of that stuff, all these deadlines and all of that shit, most of that shit is not even real. It's not real. People being super busy and looking busy is not real. Most of the work that is done in corporate, like, okay, most of the stuff that's going on in corporate, I can guarantee you, literally only 20% of work is done. The other 80% is bullshit. The workplace is all about politics, and the workplace is designed to extract energy. The workplace is an energy extracting machine. It's always going to be toxic 99% of the time. It is not meant to be comfortable. It is meant to drain you of your energy and your creativity and everything. So do not allow corporate to drain you of your energy and fire you because you're doing a good job. Okay? So mistake number one you made, I don't know if the young lady is watching this video, but if she is, if someone knows her, send this video to her. Is not because you were being efficient or because you were good at your job. It's because you outshine your master. All right? And you did not know this. It's not your fault. You do not know, because you thought that, if you say, well, oh yeah, I already did it, you thought that you would get a pat on the back, but you got fired. People in management and middle management, they don't want you to be good at your job, because that is threatening. Because like I said earlier, most of them are terrible at their job. Most of them have absolutely no idea what they're doing. So you being good at your job and actually knowing what you're doing is going to terrify them, and you're going to get fired. Okay. Another reason why you will get fired from your job is because management and middle management don't like you. If you are not liked at your job, just know that your job is on the line. Because if you are unable to make yourself indispensable, if you are unable to make yourself, to make your masters dependent on you, they will get rid of you. They're going to put your head on that chopping block. So if you're not well liked, maybe for your personality or whatever reason, you are going to get fired. People do not get fired because they're good at their job. People get fired because they break laws, they break laws of power, and they are not liked. So yes, mistake number two is being good at your job. Like, girl, what are you doing? Why are you giving corporation 100%? You never, ever do 100%. You never give nobody 100%. The only person you should give 100% is you. I want you to understand that your biggest investment that you can ever make with a guaranteed return on investment is investing in yourself. Do not invest too much. Never invest 100 at your job. Never invest 100 in a relationship. Never. You never give people your all. And you can see this also applies in relationship. When you get in a relationship with a man and you give that man 100%, you give that man your all, what do you think is going to happen? He's going to get rid of you. He's going to replace you with someone who is given 20%. So never, ever ever give anybody your all, period. Don't ever do that. So that was your mistake, being too good at your job. When you enter your job, what you need to do, and this is what I've been teaching my followers literally for the past 4 years. All my OG followers, my OG Patreons, etc., you all already know. Comment in the comments and let them know. I've been telling you all this. At your job, you never give your all. You do the bare minimum. You never do more than that. Sorry, you never do more than is required of you. You never say more than required. You never do more than you're required. You never be the one to stay back late all the time. You never be the one to always be working overtime. You make sure that you use up all your holidays and all your sick days. Like, I'm not even kidding. As long as you are not performing worse than the worst performing person at your job, you are good. Okay? And again, if you're efficient and you're really good at your job and you finish your work in a timely fashion, you do not have to tell them that, oh yeah, I already did it. If they ask you how long this is going to take, and you know it's going to take 2 days, tell them it's going to take 5 days. And you just cruise through life at your job and you're going to be fine. Okay? Always take your free time, always take your lunch, always take your day off. Never don't answer your phone on your day off. Do not ever be 100% committed and do not be too accessible. And this is the same rule that applies in relationship. This is why you all are out here losing. Stop. Just stop. So anyways, this is not going to be one of these long videos, but I just wanted to get on here and share my thoughts with you all based on this. I saw this video and I really feel bad for the girl because clearly she doesn't have guidance, and it's okay because she really thought that she was doing the best she could. She really thought that because at the end of the day, according to society and according to how we were trained, she is doing what she is supposed to do. She's actually doing what she's supposed to do. But at the end of the day, doing what you're supposed to do is not going to give you the rewards. And in conclusion, ladies, if you're really efficient and you can't help but be good at what you do, start a business. Just start a business and put your all into that business because that belongs to you. Put your all into that business, fully commit, put all that time and energy that you put in at these corporate organizations into yourself and into your business. Just start a business because clearly you know what you're doing. I believe that you are good at your job. I believe her. So think about just starting your business, girl, because at the end of the day, if you are able to do your job so efficiently, it tells me that you have a lot of discipline. And most people that start businesses are not disciplined. This is one of the main reasons why a lot of businesses fail. But you seem to have that drive and you seem to have that discipline. So take your energy and your skills elsewhere or start a new business. In your next job, if you decide to go and get another job, please heed the advice in this video. Never fully commit. Do not give nobody your all. That also includes your job because your job is not giving you their all. Your job is not loyal to you. And you're going to see how much easier work life becomes. You're going to see how easier you're going to have it at your workplace. And I can go on and on because we've discussed this several times. I've discussed so many techniques and strategies to survive in the workplace. When I started applying these strategies, my work life became so much better. Because and the reason why I'm doing this video, oh my God. The reason why I'm doing this video is because the old me can relate to this. This used to be me. I will go to my job, give it 100%, never call in sick, go to work early every day, come out on my day off to work when they call me. And guess what? I got fired. I got fired twice in my life. So at the end of the day, just do not be good at your job. Do not be too efficient and never, under any circumstances, outshine your master. And your master is your supervisor. Your master is your manager, your boss. It don't matter. Anybody that has a position above you, unfortunately, is your master. If you cannot get rid of them, then you shouldn't be out here trying to outshine them, because a lot of y'all know that you go to work and people are intimidated. Just going to work and being dressed well, that in itself intimidates people. That annoys people so much. Like y'all, this place, the workplace is a war zone, okay? And you need strategy. Come to the book club and get in under 40 laws of power. If you missed the previous meetings, don't worry, because we record them and you're gonna hear us. You're gonna listen to us reading. You can listen to us while you're driving, while you're doing your chores or whatnot. But I promise you, your life will get better. Your work life is gonna get a lot better. So, anyways, I think I've rambled enough, and I'm gonna end this meeting here. I'm gonna end this video right here. Okay. So, anyways, with that, I'm out. Bye.